this I understand, but I can do explanation by myself.
Okay, go ahead and tell me.
If I been a very young disciples, psychology had taken to look at the reason because it's a person's rich human material to explore. And a few areas of study include reason includes on children human behavior and identifies group dynamics in the Greek and I don't understand Greek either. I look for the dictionary. I don't know.
Reasoning?
It's not Greekism.
What are you reading from? I don't know.
Group dynamics in the Greekism.
Reasoning?
Yeah.
Reasoning. REASONING? What are you reading?
RAED.
Is it reasoning? Is he talking about
reasoning? Reason.
Not reasoning, it's reasoning. Okay, this is what you're going to do next time. When I am going to give you...
No, basically.
I can see it from here.
Religion. Religion. Religion.
Region.
Yeah, region. I don't understand.
What does that mean? Where did you find that? I need to see the context. In our textbook?
Yes.
Where are you?
Group dynamics in the revision, dance space, and comparative mystical experience.
Before the dance space.
Is it under mythology? Is it under mythology?
In the psychology.
Yeah.
On the psychology is the act.
Mythology.
The last stanza.
The study of religion takes place have uncovered some universal person. Mythology.
I don't even know where you people are.
Master, you listen about mythologies.
Okay, mythology. Mythology is full of the recurrent images and then found in the region, such as the tree of knowledge, the ladder to heaven, the mountain of life, the life.
So what it is in mythology, all these are different subjects, okay? You're looking at psychology, mythology, philosophy, anthropology, and then you're looking at a few other, like, for example, archaeology, linguistics. All of these are different subjects. They have their own contents, okay? You are studying religions. You can take any one of these approaches and study religions. It's not going to be exactly the same. For example, they are not lining up all academic disciplines here. But I can say I am going to take a mathematical approach to religious traditions of the world. And then I would look for numbers. Every tradition has certain numbers to be holy numbers, okay, or mathematical equations that they have used. For example, in Christianity, Trinity, number 3 appears a lot. Number 7 appears a lot. Native American traditions, number 4 directions, 4 sides, 4 worlds. Those are holy, they're sacred. In Hinduism, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, important. So you can go through all traditions and approach or study those traditions mathematically, what those numbers mean, each tradition. I can take a mythological approach, like the one he's talking about, and I can try to find certain images are being used over and over and over. Like for in Christianity, heaven or paradise. In Islamic tradition, the image of paradise or hell, so you have to see what's being repeatedly used, like a picture or an image, and what that mean. Okay. You can take historical approach, which he's not giving you. What are you going to do with the historical approach? By taking historical approach, I can study a tradition from beginning to now. I can take a geographic attitude, and I can see traditions started in which geographic locations. You can take anthropological, angle, and you can see study of human beings. That's what you do in anthropology. So whenever you're taking these approaches, number one, define what this discipline deals with. Psychology deals with emotions, behaviors. Mathematics deals with numbers. Archaeology deals with human beings. And then, archaeology, anthropology, I'm talking about. History deals with where it started, how it's evolving, and where it's ending. Linguistics, the words and the meanings, and their various interpretations. So this is what we are doing in this section. All it's showing that you can study world religions from many angles. I can write a book, Music and Traditions of the World. That means you are seeing the musical aspects in all these traditions. I can take geography and world religion, archaeology in world religion, psychology in world religion, mathematics and world religion. So these are different approaches to study the same subject in slightly different fashion. Everybody's clear? 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 No.
Wait. Teacher, I have a question for you. In the Buddhist, I think don't have the mythology because the Mahayana difference to THERAVADA. Mahayana maybe have the mythology, but the THERAVADA not.
Okay.
The Buddha life is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
The word myth
Yeah.
has been used differently in different places. If you use it in the sense that we use it in the everyday English language, myth means something that is false. When you're using the word myth in religious sense, it means it's neither true nor false. It just is. So if you take a look at Buddha's Jataka contains Buddha's births, all the births that he has gone through, right? Some people who take them as myths. You may not, but we are not saying it's false. We're not saying it's true either. I wasn't there. You were not there. But there are different ways of verifying those. Okay? But you have to remember, myth doesn't mean false. Not in religions. They use that word, and I can use the word again in terms of linguistics. What does that word mean? What is the root? There are two different ways of studying language. One is linguistics, one is called semantics. Linguistic is actually literally the language and the root and the versions that you're looking at. When you're going into semantics, it means the words are symbols. What does that mean? When I'm using the word chair, I mean that. I'm not talking about where the root word is coming from. Okay? So, in that sense, depending on, there's no myth, but it's not false either. So I can take the stories and use it as myth. and see some pattern, you know.
I want to guess is me probably is this help in the religion and the Buddha. The Buddhist not required to the awakening, and then I can have the mythology.
We're not talking about you being a Buddhist studying that as a mythology. We're talking about academic world. This is an academic world. This class is not on Buddhism. So what I am discussing that you can, it depends on people. I wouldn't, but some people would. And academics and intellectuals, scholars, can take anything from Buddhism or any faith, and the way they will discuss, they will discuss. They have the freedom to do it. So you might not accept that, but that's their academic study. So yeah, there is no mythological stories in Buddhism, but they might take some of the stories as mythological stories. That's all I'm saying. And compare. You know, a Buddha's birth could be narrated in 10 different ways in 10 different places, slightly different. So you have to know what is the pattern. Victoria, translate. He's having trouble. Okay, ask him.
Không phải là lớp Phật học, nên không có đem Phật giáo vô đây để truyền những nhà khảo cổ người ta nghiên cứu truyền phát biểu.
Master.
When I study in the Buddhist university in Vietnam, and then my master I made the Buddhist history.
What is it?
No, Phật giáo là con đường học, phải con đường. Not very good.
Yeah, talking about the reason the Buddha teachings, Buddhism is the way.
The way is awakening.
It's not a religion as well.
It's not a religion, but then again, you're forgetting how we define the word religion. Religion doesn't mean to have God in it. Religion means it's a way of life, going towards something higher. Aren't you doing that in Buddhism? What are you doing in Buddhism?
Understand or not the Buddha. For the people normal, we just identify as the Buddha, but like the religion. That's the view to understand it.
Yeah, some people might take that. But the word religion, you have to, that's why I took 3 days to have you do it. The word religion is not necessarily God-based. Religion has to do with a way of life that takes you to a higher plane of thoughts, understanding, and state of being. Aren't you doing that with your meditational practices? What are you doing then? By reading, what are you doing? You're doing something to go somewhere, to achieve something, right? So it is, that's why I'm focusing on the words. Pay attention. The word, the meanings you're associating with are not necessarily the only.
So we study here as we study like the normal, like the book.
We are studying every book. Go to the library and bookstore. There are 1,000 books on world religion, and Buddhism is there. What are you going to throw them out?
He said before when it came from I go into the study of Buddha, I don't know anything in Buddha. I don't think that's the religion. So when I study keep going now, I'm tired.
Exactly. By that definition, no religion is a religion, and all religions are religions. It depends on what you're doing. Something, we've gone through the characteristics. Remember when we are defining it, I asked for characteristics. Something you believe in. Not everybody believes in the same thing. Not everybody believes in Buddha or Buddha's teaching. Not everybody believes in Christ. Not everybody in Muhammad. But you believe in something, somebody who is higher up. So religion has to do it. Take a look at the characteristics. You have all of them pretty much.
So he's the higher ones. He had the level, that's why he's separate. That's for us, yes.
What is he separating? I'm not following him. Victoria, can you translate?
Because he understands a lot how the Buddha's teaching.
Mhm.
So now he understands that's he like high level. So in a sense, that's the difference.
Listen.
We need to be God. Because the head God and to the suffering or the happiness, and then but this more deeply.
Religion doesn't have to have a God. If you were here from the first day and every day you attended, then I have put you through characteristics of religion, symbols of religion. All those things show that these traits are in all traditions. If they are in all these traditions, they are called religion. You don't have to call it a religion.
We had to accept the
Nobody, I can call Christianity is a philosophy also. Every tradition is a philosophy. They all have philosophical systems. In Hinduism, we have 6 philosophical systems. In Buddhism, there are primarily 4. So we are looking at every tradition could be a philosophical system depending on how you're studying it. The word religion is not necessarily in 2025 is God-based. You don't have to have God to be the center of your faith. No. And that's why they use it. This is, what does it call? Experiencing world religions. Where do you have Buddhism here? Which chapter? I can take you to the bookstore or the library or online, Amazon, whatever bookstores you can find. Hundreds of books. I donated a whole bunch of books here. And every year we used to get 8, 10 different world religions books. Buddhism would be definitely there right after Hinduism. That's why 3 days on the definition. Okay? Yes, you don't have any gods, yet you have all these statues. You have so many statues here. You're putting flowers there, incense there, food there. You're not following any religious traditions in the local terms? You tell me. Philosophical discussions take place like this. This is your philosophical discussion. Why are you going to the temple? Have discussions. Because those are rituals you are doing. Right? Every day. You follow Buddha's birthday. Buddha was born a long time ago. Why are you following it now? They are following 25th of December, Christ's birthday. It's any old day. Why? Special days, holy days in all traditions. These are the different characteristics of religious traditions. Forget about the old definition of religion. That's God-based. That's not what you're studying here. That's why I had you write it so many times. So what you are doing, you're looking at everything from Buddhist point of view. This is not a class from the Buddhist point of view only. This is experiencing world's religions. Pay attention to the word world and pay attention to the word religion. There's an S after that. Right? So you have to kind of open up. I'm not studying just Buddhism. Yes, Buddhism may not have myths, but some people might take storylines as myths. Because in the traditions of the world, the word not used as something false. But if you open up a newspaper, you say, this is a myth, means it's false. That's your everyday language.
some people along the line.
Mhm.
We need to understand how to manipulation.
You do need to understand. Open your mind. You need to come out a little bit out of your Buddhist corner. Otherwise, it's like if I'm Indian and I'm only mixing with only Indian people and nobody else, would I wonderful people around the globe, so many different types of people, they're missing out.
Not removing sorry, I say that because the nun and the monk, they just keep the set, they just keep like the old way. So we want to allow the person company to be respected up, like the children or the other one come here. Chào hay, but we need to know in America when the people just say hi.
Listen, opening up to others doesn't necessarily mean you're going to lose your own. If you're really grounded, I don't fear. I have friends from all traditions. I go to churches, temples. As I told you, I picked up the book on Quran. I handled it very carefully. And I opened up the book and I said, let's see what's the message for today. And my friend was looking at me because she knows I'm not a Muslim. And she's thinking, why am I holding it so respectfully? I would hold this as respectfully as the Hindu scripture respectfully, because I respect all. And that is the whole purpose of this class. Why United States stressing on education system? Unless you want to keep this as a Buddhist college, it's very different. This is not just a Buddhist college. They want to make it mainstream. So you want to be mainstream, but you want to remain here. You're not going to open any doors, no windows. You're going by just because you myself. I know who I am and where I'm coming from, what I would practice and not practice. People get nervous because they are not grounded there. If you're really grounded, why should I be afraid to open the door to other faiths? Right? Because that's what you're learning, to be really human, not just a Buddhist human, really human, and go beyond that. So if you understand the essence of Buddhism, you would operate very differently.
So it's my experience, so it's I go to the temple, it's my mother-in-law who go to the church. But he talk very friendly. He understands all.
Exactly.
Open the mind, yeah, very friendly.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying to open the mind.
Open your mind. This is your chance. Different country, open your mind.
Mom can tell me something and I read for my mother. She really willing. Yeah, she had me to do support. I do something for
Exactly. You know, I was in a conference. It was the second World Conference on World Religion. First time it happened in 1892. That was the Parliament of World Religions. It happened in 1892. I forget, 1892, I think, in Chicago. All faiths from around the globe send their representatives. And second one, and in the meantime, nothing else happened. Then the second one happened in 1992, 100 years later. Now they are happening every year. So I remember I was invited to present paper. It was in Chicago. And the hotel that we stayed, they have, it's any big hotel chain also have conference buildings where it's not the regular people stay, the conferences take place, and the rooms look like this with board or all this, just like in a classroom or in a conference. Anyway, so every day there are conferences going on Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Native American, name it. And so I remember, I wouldn't name, he's a very well-known Christian monk, and he lives in South India though. And I knew he was very holy. You look at him, you can feel the holiness. So I happened to see him. Very rarely he goes here and there. And he writes a lot. But he's Christian, true Christian. So when I saw him, I asked him, "Can I touch your feet?" And he said, he's smiling because he lives in India, so he knows that. He said, "You're a Hindu, right?" I said, "Yeah. But in Christianity, we don't touch feet." I said, "As a Hindu, I do. I would appreciate to get your blessings." And I touched his feet and he blessed me, even though he is not a Hindu and I'm not a Christian. The next thing I know that they are having in an open place Native American medicine man. And he's doing sand painting or sand something they do. It's a very holy occasion. And he was there. He's apparently also very well known in Arizona area, New Mexico area. So, but now they know in that study, they know that. Anyway, I saw the same thing. There's two women standing in one corner after it was finished, and they're both Indians. I recognized them to be Indians, but we didn't speak the same language. And I found out mother and daughter. Daughter is a daughter. She's a gynecologist. And the mother, she brought her mother in this conference. She and her mother went to this Native American woman, a man, and asked, "Can I touch your feet? Can we touch your feet?" And he never been to India, so he doesn't know. He said, "Why?" He said, "In our culture, we touch the feet of holy people. And you are a holy man, so we want your blessings." And he was very blessed. So what I'm saying, in my tradition, Hinduism shows the openness. I was surprised, and I started to talk to her, and she actually lives in Chicago. That's why she could attend with her mother. But we different areas of India, but we had the same approach. And she's not a Christian or a Buddhist or a Native American, and neither am I, but the openness, holy is everywhere. You don't even know if a homeless person is holy or not. My father used to say, "You don't know that. They're disguising himself there also to help people." So open the windows, open the doors. I know you being monks, you're in the monastery. Follow your own path, but also be open. Seeing like compassion. You're spreading compassion to whom? You need to be open to them. Right?
Yes.
Studying. We are done with this chapter. Chapter on Hinduism.
Next week.
You are going to next week. And I want you to make a copy of this test yourself. And I want you to take that test and give it to me.
But I need to ask the ladies to take a copy on the camera.
You want me to put a copy? You have it already because you have the whole chapter. You have the whole first chapter. Huh?
Are you going to scan it? Look at it?
No.
So everyone needs to buy their own book, right?
Yeah. You have to buy your own book, but until somebody said it's going to take 2 weeks or 2 days, right? So, huh? So order your books then.
You're talking about it.
We're going to the chapter.
Chapter 1.
But still,
It says, and it is on the online there. If you don't have your book yet, chapter 1, at the end of chapter 1, take a look at it. Okay? You finished it?
Nhưng mà mấy cái cô nói là ta đi to làm, nó sẽ not on it.
No, not the whole book. Whole book is not going to be copied. That's against the law. You order your book, okay? Until it arrives, we will post. So for now, chapter 1 and on Hinduism, these 2 chapters are there until everybody gets their books. Once you get the books, then we follow the book, not this one anymore.
Because
all right.
You know, sometimes I been on the online and research for that, especially if you want to do the paper.
Right. So I haven't received my book yet. The same thing, you know. So I'm using the old book. Listen, don't make it more complicated than it is. You have chapter 1, we barely started. Read the book online for now, whatever is posted. When we go into chapter 3 or Hinduism, if initially you don't need the book, by then you'll get your book, we'll follow the book. That's why in your syllabus, I did not go beyond September. That's the main reason. Until we get the book, I can put the page numbers there. Just read the one from that, what's posted. After that, you get your book and we start from the new book. Is it clear?
Yes.
No, it's not clear to you. What is not clear?
Thanks. Yes, I'd like to choose to start the book on the online. I understand this, then just focus on the next one. But I'm just thinking about how the next chapter will do that. This chapter will be she will, right? No, she shared it with me.
She already posted.
Oh.
You have already the material that's coming. Thank you. You already have the material, and so you don't need to worry. Thank you. Thank you, Victor. I am leaving in 1 minute. Warning, need to leave. So the whole point of the matter is, until you get your book, whatever I'm teaching in the class, it is there online. Follow that.
I'm missing the new. Yeah. So this on the chapter 3.
Don't get confused with new, old yet. Just follow that. Okay, everybody's clear?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't want to go into all those things. That's making it really complicated. A simple thing's becoming too complicated. This is a classroom. You need it online. Just follow that. And what's going to happen to you people? The book. You're from different temples.
Yeah, the same temple.
All of you are in the same temple?
Yes.
All 4 of you?
Yeah.
So you need a book or a couple of books, right? Or maybe 4 books. I don't know. It's up to you people how you are going to handle that. And he needs a book. You need a book.
The teacher is in the year in the down. And then I don't understand mean the holy and God's holy and God's pictures.
Holy?
Yeah, holy and God.
God?
Yeah. Differently.
Holy means something extraordinary, something unique.
Yeah.
Holy doesn't necessarily mean God. The word itself could be God, may not be God. A place could be holy, time could be holy, this chair could be holy. Holy has the word has a different meaning. But if you attach to something else, that is holy. Holy place, holy time, holy things, holy mind.
Master, she did the same thing with you that the roots of the person having to practice a lot. You can see her at the outside in 50 minutes anyway and ask something for her to practice.
What?
Talking about the English because I listen in.
How many years are you here?
In a long time, but
How many years?
now maybe 14.
You're here 14 years.
Yeah, but all along I
Why is it that you didn't learn?
learned English a little bit.
Why not? You're in a different country.
But
If I'm in Vietnam, I would learn Vietnamese.
now I want English.
After 14 years.
I try.
But you have to try. You're not trying in the class. So next time you read on Hinduism, read as many pages as you can. I'm not going to tell you how many pages. You read it. I'm going to ask each one of you what you read. And it better not be only from the first page. If you don't read it at home, you have difficulties. You already have difficulties with the language. And then you don't read, it's not going to work. Okay, so remember what you're going to do. What? Okay, tell me what you're going to do.
Write down the text.
Okay, give it to me.
I have to speak right now.
No, when everybody's done, I'll go over it. All of them done.
Next,
This is at home, everybody's doing it.
just send you on to
Not send you, just bring it in the class.
this one.
Yeah. Because they're all going to be graded, really. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Huh?
You just write it down on the paper.
Yeah, yeah. Or copy it and print out something.
If I write and
That's fine. You have a nice handwriting. That's fine.
And then in there,
Good night.
you just read the paragraph and just
Answer.
quiz, right? And
Yeah.
answer. Not like that, the homework. And
Well, then do it at home. Do it at home and read it.
just do in class.
Yeah, not in the class. I was going to do it in the class today. It didn't work out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Professor.
Have a very nice week. Jai saying, yeah, she gave it to me once. The nun gave it to me. That's good. The Chinese afro. You can have some. And she said it lets you fall asleep. Whose are these?
I'm helping you.
Oh, you are?
See?
Last week you had to do the homework coming today. So
Oh, you did it?
I did it.
Okay, some people didn't. So hold it. Hold it. I will take
Yeah.
it back from you on next week.
Yeah, I did everything.
But some people did not understanding it.
11 courses.
Okay, all right. Okay, we will do that. We will, I will take everything from everybody. Oh, I have one thing. What happened to the
You have the
picture?
pink bag over there.
Okay. Where is it?
It's right there.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
You have the water. You don't need to mention that.
Huh?
You have the water.
Yeah.
Over there, what you said, okay?
We will be therapy.
No.
The crease.